Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, back with more spoilers from War of the Spark. Yeah, my throat still isn't 100%. And for the record, I'm not sick. Haven't been sick in about 2 weeks. So anyway, first we got Banehound. It's a 1-cost 1/1 Nightmare Hound with lifelink and haste. That's a fun little take on that flying lifelink bird, I guess. And to say that thing was popular would be an understatement. I think, honestly, Black probably needed this. I mean, putting haste on a 1/1 lifelinker, it's probably going to die anyway, whatever you swing into. But if you do this turn 1, it would be a fun little kick in the nuts. I mean, should they have given a Death Touch? I think that would have been a little much. And they already gave another creature lifelink and Death Touch. So next up, we got Bulwark Giant. This is a 5-cost 3/6, and when it enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. That is one of those trap cards that looks like a good idea until you actually play it and realize that, well, for 6 mana, you should probably just win the game, or wipe the board, or stop the threat, or exile something, or bring out a planeswalker. Do something that'll actually win you the game, not just buy you a half turn worth of attacking. Now, in a draft or pre-release, okay, now we've got a card. Next up, it's a cute little kitty, Pouncing Lynx. This is a 2/1 for 2, and as long as it's your turn, it has first strikes. In other words, if it's attacking, pretty much. So that's nice because, I mean, this is so much more fair than that unblockable merfolk trash. I mean, I always considered first strike to be, okay, it's not a great idea to block it. You're going to pay for it, but at least you have the option. You could chump block it and buy yourself a turn or two. And then, of course, if they have like a 1/3, okay, they could kill this. But usually on turn 2, whether it's your turn 2 or their turn 2 effectively, you drop this in and start swinging. Oh my gosh, are they not going to have something to block it with? So it's effectively unblockable unless they want to lose a creature. And then a couple turns later, you probably have something big enough. So very fair, but very effective card. I just hate that you can't use it on defense. That's a shame, but we do have a 2/2 for 2 with first strike, so whatever. Next up, Primordial Wurm. This is a 7/6 for 6. I feel like this has to be a reprint. It looks awfully familiar. Too lazy to check. It's vanilla. Who cares? By the way, that dude in the bottom left, yeah, he's about to be in trouble. And next up, we got Inversione di Ruoli. Yay, finally an Italian card. It's a Stregonaria, which I believe means that it goes great with grated Parmesan and red wines. I'm getting conflicting reports that it just means sorcery. Anyway, the actual translation of this card is role reversal, but clearly it's inversion of roles. So this is one of those 0 generic ultra color locked double blue single red spells, so good luck casting that. But then again, Izzet decks get Niv Mizzet off, so anyway, obviously you exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a type. Kind of situational, kind of unreliable, but then again, Switcheroo is one of my favorite spells, so, you know, I'd rather just take it, just outright take it with like Kefnet's Last Word, but that's cycled out. Entrancing and In Bolas's Clutches cost a lot of mana, so I could see this getting some traction, but I don't know if people would really have the balls to like mainboard it. This is a rare though, so they obviously thought it was good. And whatever that flavor text, I get about 4 words of it. My God. It's a bunch of proper nouns and crap. I ain't even gonna try it. And next up, we got Spellkeeper Weird. Everybody loves a good weird, and boy, does that artwork look weird. So it's a 2/2 for 3, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Spellkeeper Weird, or as I like to call it, permanent prowess. Also, enchantments and planeswalkers would trigger this, and artifacts. So, yeah, this is probably going to be one of the more popular commons. I don't think that it would slot directly into Red Rush, but I don't know. Like, it's definitely not as good as Steamkin. Not even close. But it's still really powerful. I could see this going into spell-heavy Arclight Izzet decks, if that's even a thing. Who knows what'll happen after release? I mean, there's so many power cards, it could shake everything up, and I hope it does, because the state of things right now is a joke. Unfortunately, I think they made the best control decks better, so I think I can predict that pretty good, but you never know. Next up, Spellkeeper Weird, and he's in the bottom right, and actually on the last card, Blue Dude was in the bottom right of the other card. Clever. So this is a 1/4 for 3, and you can pay 2, tap it, and sacrifice it, and then return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Now see, that's an appropriately powered Torrential Gearhulk. God, Torrential Gearhulk was just Snapcaster Mage. It was so overpowered, it was ridiculous. So you lose your giant 1/4 defender, but you put it in your deck because it's worth it, because you could go get a, I don't know, Counterspell, a Entrancing Melody, a Bounce Everything Back to Hand for 6 card. River's Rebuke, I just thought nobody would know it by name because nobody plays it. So it could be nice. Next up, Tolsimir, Friend to Wolves. Looks like a shampoo commercial. Anyway, for 5 total mana, you get a 3/3. So Choo Choo, trains pulling into Value Town. But also, when it enters the battlefield, create Voha, Friend to Elves. Oh god, really? A legendary 3/3 green and white wolf creature token. So it's just an automatic 6/6 split where you can block modularly. Well, and attack modularly. So whenever a wolf enters the battlefield under your control, I wonder when that might ever happen. You gain 3 life, and you may have that creature fight up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Like, that ain't no joke. But is somebody really going to do a Selesnya all-wolf ETB tribal deck with him as the backup? Probably not. So next up we got Wandscale Crocodile. It's a 5/3 for 5, and it is hexproof. So this is just an overcosted Vinemare. I mean, Vinemare costs 4. It's a 5/3 with hexproof, and it can't be blocked by black creatures. But honestly, people don't like a lot of the, what are they calling them? I don't think there's even a term for it, but the one where they print like 5 of them and 1 in each color. People call it a cycle, but that's not what it is. Like, the horses have been pretty complained about, pretty overpowered. The, like, Steel Leaf Champion and all those other triple cost ones, Chain Whirler, all that crap, people hated that. So this is just further evidence that they thought, okay, Vinemare, we took it way too far. What would be an appropriate hexproof creature with high attack? This Crocodile. Now, I am hugely concerned that this Crocodile, Vinemare, and Carnage Tyrant are all legal at the same time, because I have a deck that takes advantage of that, and it's not a very nice deck, and you guys have seen it on stream. I absolutely kick ass with it. Somebody got out Teferi's Emblem, and I lasted like 7 turns, because guess what, Princess? You still can't target my hexproof creatures with it, and I just won. I just swung away and won. They tried to settle the wreckage. I'm like, oh, I got counter spells too, bitch. Oh, can the Emblem not remove that either? I'm sorry. So that was fun. Yeah, hexproof is kind of OP. We need hard to target, not impossible to target. I'm not a fan of impossible to target. It's a little much. You basically have to resort to beating it in combat, and at least this only has 3 toughness. But yeah, Carnage Tyrant is ridiculous. You got to hit it for 6, and you're still taking damage. They went way too far with that card. So we'll see how disruptive this is. And finally, we got War Screecher. Oh, look, it's so cute. He's wearing little armor. That's adorable, and a completely unrealistic, like, aerodynamic weight to lift ratio. So anyway, it's a 1/3 for 2 flying, and if you pay 6, other creatures you control get 1/1 until end of turn, but you have to tap it and remove it from combat. I've never liked effects like that. At least you don't have to sacrifice it, though. Like, this could actually be something. I just don't like paying 2 and only hitting for 1 the whole rest of the game. But a 1/3 blocker in the air is not bad. Hey, look, it's the Bola statue in the background. Wonderful. So once again, I have no idea what act we're in because none of these cards had anything to do with the story. Every single one could be summed up by, hey, here's a thing that's fighting. Also, this one guy likes wolves. If I could read Role Reversal, it looks like it's some story of something that happened, but I don't know. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hey, if you made it this far into the video and didn't click off because you're not ADD like most of my viewers, I'm going to be posting pretty soon a preview of what's going to go on for the 50,000 subscriber video. I already have it planned, I already have it set up. I'm sure I won't even get there until like the end of the year, I think. I mean, I tend to pick up like 1,000 subs per month, I think, in like a good month. But I'm already planning it, and it is going to be the #1 most requested video since I started my channel. By far. Nothing even comes close. It's a redo or an extension of a very old video that I made. That's all I'm going to say. We're revisiting it and throwing quite a bit of money at it. Let's just put it that way. So if you're one of the 51% of people that's usually watching my videos that isn't subscribed, what the hell? I looked at the stats expecting it to be like 20%. Nope. It's about half, but then against 98.2% male, and we all fear commitment. That kind of makes sense, but just hit the damn button for God's sake. I want to make the video. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next video.